Nugu is contesting against poverty. He's contesting against underdevelopment.
So we have been involved in the community. The issue of, doing something, showing a footprint. We have actually been involved in the community doing things.
The whole issue about elections, the candidate tell the people, who are you? Why you want a job?
Most of the major challenges in my DB, especially the young folks.
We want that tax to come with compensation.
Okay.
We empowered those young people with employment opportunities.
Okay.
For me, it was imperative because these were young people that were disenfranchised and marginalized in our society.
Even in the opposition, his political leader better not hear. Zero disagreement with Costa because of that.
Settle with Honorable Cabinet Janet. We owe him, and it is already been said that indeed we should pay.
Would you, a Mexican, to be Liberian Honorary Consul in Mexico? The answer is no.
They are not telling the president the fact and the truth of leadership.
Okay.
They are very, very unfair.
A lot of young people benefited from a scholarship, including President Chairman Molu. I look forward to a day when President Buya will suspend Mobake Molu for not controlling the partisans for attacking candidates.
We need to teach civics in all schools across the country. We need for citizens to know their basic duties and responsibilities.
The Constitution is for the people. And before the people make now a constitutional amendment, they must be educated on what they are making.
When they receive this information, they don't even verify. They don't look at the questions on the actual test. There are times I will give a children maybe 40 questions, they give us 50 answers. What do they take the additional 10 questions from?
We have gone through a lot. If you realize that you are not satisfied, launch a proper investigation. Let this investigation go on, and then we realize who did wrong or who are the perpetrators, and then they be brought to book into the public, right?
Show them that we work together in making sure we can get to the bottom of this investigation in establishing the perpetrator of the act.
When we have leadership, key actors, key players in the opposition community, we have protection under the law. But even right now, the Liberian National Police is a partisan police.
What a wet morning here in Liberia. Welcome if you're just joining us. Today is Wednesday, is the 14th of September 2022. I'd love to say wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on your location, and welcome to today's presentation of the KMTV Morning Show. My name is Amos Thomas Bomo, and this program is live on KM Radio International, Buto Radio in Sino County. Our man Sagashas is doing extremely well to making sure that the people in that part of the country can get abreast with happenings in the country, and it's also live on our YouTube feed, KMTV YouTube feed and KMTV official page. I am great to be here this morning. On yesterday we talked about election matters, we talk about governance, we talk about the operation of Nimble in Liberia, and concluding, I told you we're going to be having conversation with an aspirant in District Number 9, Montserrat County, Ambassador Mohammed Abraham Wie. He's here this morning with us. Basically, we're going to be looking at his working in the district. We're looking at his dream for the district. We'll talk about his first 100 days deliverables, and we'll talk about his action and what are those things he'll be doing at the legislature. He's here with us this morning with no time to waste. This program, you can also join us by radio by scanning our QR code that is posted on the screen, and you'll be switched directly to our KM radio. And the guys in Sino, I think right now they are following us through Buto Radio 102.3 megahertz, and you can also join us on 077-527-1672, 077-527-1672, and 0886-449-850. You'll be live on the screen right here this morning. Ambassador, we want to say good morning. Welcome to KMTV.
Good morning, Amos, and thank you for your invite.
How's life going on since your came back. I know you were not here, and you came back. How is it going with you?
Oh yeah, since I returned to the country, life has been good. I've been involved with the people of my district. Like you said rightly, I'm contesting come 2023 for the seat of legislature in district number 9. So I've been heavily engaged with the people. And on Saturday, we had a very successful welcome back ceremony where I was petitioned by the district to contest for the seat of representative.
Okay. Many persons will be following and don't know who you are. A little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Mohammed A. Jr. and I'm a son of Honorable and Madam Mohammed A. Sr., who are the proprietor and proprietress of the Love International School System. I have lived in district number 9 since I was born. Specifically, I was born in JFK, and we lived in Lakpasi at the time, but because of circumstances, my parents moved slightly a few years on the old road, and then because of the love that we have for district, for the environment, we moved back and we built a school in Matadi, and we built a little house where we resided at the time. Today that school is a full-fledged high school now. It's called the Love International School System. I started my primary education at SOS Hemamana School and then went to the Muslim Congress High School where I did my high school diploma, matriculated to the African Methodist Episcopal University where I got my bachelor's degree in accounting, and then opportunity came for me to travel to the U.S. I traveled in 2014. I did my master's degree in finance and now pursuing another master's degree in health services administration. While I lived in the country, I have worked in few roles. Okay. Most of my work I have done is with my parents' school because when I graduated from high school, he wanted me, to help build the school financially, and to make the school stable. Okay. So I did that, but obviously you have to transition sometimes in life. Mm-hmm. So I took on a job at the Ministry of Youth and Sports where I worked with the Liberia Youth Empowerment Program for 1 year. Okay. I was the county coordinator in Grand Cape Mount County. We ran that program successfully, but government said they did not have money. So the program shut down. Okay. And just in the time I had the opportunity to travel to the U.S., so I traveled. And then since then, I've been there back and forth, interacting with the people. And here we now, today the people have asked us to contest because there are challenges faced in the district.
Tell us about the latest Saturday program.
The program on Saturday was, like I said, was very successful. I was very happy because I did not, I just planned a little event for the people to welcome me back to the country. But to my surprise, the number of people that came out, had me surprised. And I was overwhelmed because it shows to me the love that the people have for me, Yes, the love that the people have for me, the kind of work I've been doing with the people, I think that's the reason why they came out in the numbers that day.
Okay, now let's jump into your workings. Since you embark on another new journey after education in the U.S., you thought it was necessary you come back and help your people. Probably there are things that are not going right and you want to come make it right. Tell us about your workings in the district.
Okay, before I traveled to the U.S., let me just make this clear. I did not just start working recently, when I decided to contest. Before I traveled to the U.S. as a young man, since I started knowing myself, I have been working with people across the district. I did not have the intent at all to contest for any position, but I was doing it, in my own goodwill from the meager resources that I earned. So I have been involved heavily with young people, helping them in different areas. People have come to me to help them in vocational education. People have come to me to help them, with formal education. Okay. In our school now, before I even had the intention, I have been having, people who have been sponsoring in the school, right? Over 50 persons have been sponsoring in the school, free of charge, no tuition paid. But as time goes, the number is going to increase and we're not going to have the resources all the time, you know, to pay everybody's tuition. So we reduce it into a financial aid program where they are going to pay a portion of the tuition and I pay a portion of the tuition.
Okay.
So we went to work with administration so that the parents can be able to pay $25,000 out of, you know, whatever amount that is being charged for tuition, so that it can accommodate everybody. Besides, I have also been helping in the area of infrastructure. You know, we all know that our district is challenged. People have issues with different things like hand pump situation with no safe drinking water. It's a very good thing, you know, for the health of anybody. So we've helped people to build, you know, the wells, hand pumps. Also help them with the bathroom situations. And we also understand that district number 9 is a swamp, you know, it's totally filled with swampland. So people have also engaged us to help them to, you know, clean the drainages all around the place. And we have been there. One thing we decided to do, we will not give money to anybody and just say, go do your work, because we want to go there and see firsthand what you are involved with or what you are facing. So we send our team in to help to get involved with doing this work.
All
So
right.
those are some of the things
What
that
are
we do.
response you getting from the people?
The response are very positive. The response are very positive because we have a situation now where we elected a very young person like myself who we thought would have helped, you know, in helping with the situation that the people have now. But unfortunately, you cannot read the minds of anybody, right? That person has let the people down. And so, because they have been knowing me, you know, as a person who have been involved with the community, not just because I want to get involved into politics. So they have that level of trust in me, and the people have confidence that I can, you know, help them to develop, not totally, because we all know that provided you get the position, there are still challenges that people will face. You know, we're not going to solve all of the problems, but if you can solve significantly, you know, some of the problems, you can, you know, you can forge ahead. So the reception is very good from the people.
Now, tell us about your manifesto, your dream about District 9. What are those things you're going to be focusing on when you get elected?
Okay, so our manifesto is built on 3 pillars. We all know it's not a secret no more. Even the little kid in kindergarten now know that the responsibility of a lawmaker is, you know, they have 3 cardinal responsibilities. They are to represent the people, they are to make laws that will work for the people, and also they have to provide good oversight, right? In our manifestos, we talk about 3 pillars that target sanitation, health, and education, which is 1 pillar. The second pillar has to do with economic development, and the third pillar has to do with democratic governance. The first pillar, education, as I regularly stated, I already work with school-going people, school-going kids in different areas. Formal education, vocational education. So we intend to continue those programs when we win. We all we need to do is just to expand it, you know, from the different levels. We also have few students who are in university, which we are going to continue to work with. They just ended UL entrance. We pay 25 students entrance fees. So we intend to do most of these things. We know that our country is dirty, right? And I spoke about the program that I work with under the Youth Empowerment Program. That program, my role, I was responsible to work along with young people so that we could clean our city, and then the young people get paid. So I intend to work with my colleagues in the House of Representatives so that, or in the legislature to be on the overall, to help the people, you know, with empowerment, because that's a major issue in our country. Young people needs to be empowered. People only concerned right now are these people are on the street, they are causing chaos, they are causing problems around for people. But we're not asked the question, why are they involved with these things? Because some of them don't have anything to do. But if you have the man busy, if you gave him some responsibility to do and put money in his pocket, I can guarantee you that everybody will not be, will not transform, but you have majority of the people who will transform because they have something to do. So we want to work doing our turning with the House of Legislature to implement a bill that will help, that will bring in youth empowerment for the people. We talk about the health sector as part of our first pillar. We know that the health sector is very challenged. Hospitals around the country, people have emergency situations. They go to the hospital to seek help, and the people turn it down only because they have to pay what they call a deposit. So if I'm dying, I go to the hospital for help. I have to pay a down payment even if I did not have money. We want to institute a bill that will help our people, who are in emergency situations, to seek medical attention at first sight before they can be asked for money. Because if the man goes to the hospital, lie there 2-3 hours, and he's in that kind of situation, he dies. I mean, it's going to be on you. It's going to be on you as a person because you did not pay any attention to that person. So that is going to be one of my focus. As soon as I get into the House, I'm going to push that bill so that bill can pass, because I see it as not necessary, that people have to pay down payment before they can be seen or given medical attention.
Now, what's your current relationship with the current representative of District 9?
The current representative of District 9 is a friend. He is a friend. We have had interaction all the time.
Since you came back?
Since I came back, I have not really spoken with him because now we are political rivals, right? We are political rivals. But I'm open to having a conversation with him if you reach out, and want to talk as a friend, and for us to talk about things concerning the district. We can always have these conversations.
Do you think he'd be willing to have conversation where he would say, hey, you have almost the same dream like I'm, like me. Can we rally around to see how best you can support me, and then we'll make the district a better one?
But that should be our focus. The district should be our focus, right? Out of which we are in is surrounding district number 9. So I don't think we should be enemies. I think everything that we are trying to do, our manifestos we are trying to sell to the people, are things that are in the interests of the people. The only reason why some of us, decided to get into this process is because he sold a manifesto to the people on which the people elected him on. And now we see that he's not doing what he promised to do for the people. And we believe that the district is over friendship, So we have to do what we have to do. I mean, tomorrow, I don't care. I really don't care right now if the lawmaker reach out to me, But if he does, we're going to have conversations.
You can accept that, right?
I will accept it. We're friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like that. Now, what are those things you can point out that is lacking in the district currently?
A lot of things are lacking in the district. First and foremost, reconciliation. Because when you have a district or a country that is reconciled, you are going to have the urge to do a lot of things. But when you have a people who are divided, obviously, all around the place, you are going to listen to gossip. You are going to, do things that are not right only because you believe that one group of people are against you, right? Right now in the district, we see that the present lawmaker only want to talk to a certain group of people and do not want to talk to a certain group of people. In some areas where he has been doing few tours around the place, he do not visit other places because he believed that those people did not vote for him. In the process, everybody will not support you. I believe in it. I know that. But am I going to take those people to be my enemies because they didn't support me? No. I would be, if I'm elected representative, I'm going to be representative for everybody who will vote for me or who will not vote for me. That's what, a leader who wants to put his district or his, community together would do. Besides, we know that there are a lot of things that are lacking, when it comes to community development. all I see, from our present lawmaker is when people are in situations where they are grieving, he goes and stand in the middle of the fire and take pictures. Or when the central government is building roads, he stand behind the yellow machines and take pictures only because he want to gain credit for that. Is that what you should be doing as a lawmaker? Or you should be working, like few weeks ago, I had to visit other places where people had very serious water situations, right? As a lawmaker, we know that you cannot solve all of those problems right away. But when those situations occur, your presence alone, the way you engage the people will make them feel, that you care about them, right? There was a situation with a fire. There was a fire situation right a stone throw away from his house. A bakery got burned, and the guy's presence has never been felt there. Okay. There are a couple of other places. Only because he's afraid that what he said, the people are going to beg him. He's afraid to go around because he believes that the people are beggars and they're going to beg him. But you took on a job. You took an oath to work for the people. Mm-hmm. So if the people reach out to you and ask you for one or two assistance, as a person, you may not do everything. But the way you're going to interact with the people, how you're going to extend hands to them, matters a whole lot.
What do you think is happening to your district as we speak since he got elected?
What is happening to the district? Mm-hmm. The district is underrepresented. Oh, okay. It is underrepresented. This brother, like I said, he's a friend, but I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to speak what is right. Mm-hmm. This brother do not even understand what his oversight responsibility is. Okay. He do not even understand some of the laws that are on the book that are affecting the people, right? And we want to challenge him. He has a little over, a year now to do some of those things that he has to do, right? We want to put, and I see now that we are putting his feet to the fire. There are things, that we are doing in the community. Like for typical example, I went in one community the other day to do a hand pump, and I saw that the brother came there right as soon as I deliver culverts, to that community. After the people have been calling him over and over with challenges in the place, he went there to deliver a culvert there to do it well because I had already gone there to do something. Okay. But we're not going to stop only because we see, people want to fight here and there. No, that's not the reason why. We're not here, to go against people. We are not enemies to them. We only want to see our community develop.
What could be that agreement when he comes and say, well, Mohammed, can we sit and talk to move the district forward? What do you think would be the agreement? Pay your expenses? It's just about...
I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in is like I said, is to work for the people. Mm-hmm. So I already have my feet into the fire. Okay. We gave this brother 3 years. He has gone 2 years. Mm-hmm. 2 years is sufficient for a person to prove to the people of their district that they can do better or they can't. Okay. He has proven to the people that he cannot do the work. He is not mature enough to do the work for the people. So we have no option but to get him out.
So as it stands now, no turning back.
No turning back.
No
negotiation. I can have conversations surrounding the district, positive conversation surrounding the district, but I cannot get out of the election only because you come and talk to me.
Tell us about your 100 days if elected deliverables.
My 100 days deliverables, I've already spoken about some of them. Like I said to you, my first and foremost focus is going to be reconciliation. It's key. Okay. Because we have gone through the district, across the district, and the people are angry, they are disenchanted. Because we elected somebody who ran on the mantra of a legacy of the past representative who, in person of Mona Penon, may her soul rest in peace. Mm-hmm. This woman, I must admit, she has done a little good for, she doing her training, she did some good for the people. Okay. And because of that, the people believe that a person who may have walked, behind her foot to foot, mm-hmm. would have learned from the examples that she set. Okay. And that was the reason why the people elected this person, right? Mm-hmm. So, but now we see that the district is not reconciled. The people at the district are angry because the brother come and make promises to the people and do not fulfill those promises. my first and foremost focus is to reconcile the people. Make them to understand that now you have a leader who is going to do, the work for you, who is going to put your community together. Like I have said in some of my interactions that we want to institute a leadership that is going to work, that is going to come directly to the people and talk to them about things that are affecting them. Okay. We do not want a leadership that we will give instruction to, and tell them that we come into your area, we want to build you hand pump. Rather, we want the community to tell us what they want. Okay. With that, I believe that we will succeed in the workings rather than, giving them instruction. Okay. You understand? So, during my first 100 days, I'm going to focus on reconciliation. And like I said, the health services is a very major issue in our country. I'm going to push that bill and ensure that it passes so that our people can be free from, those situations that they are facing right now.
Is there any other way you could, make an impact rather than being a representative? You think
I'm already making an impact.
So be a representative and now you continue your work.
Yes.
If you are not elected,
yes. I did not start making impact because I wanted to be representative. Okay. I just told you that the people petitioned me, right? Before we had a formal ceremony, I was already petitioned. A few years ago, I was engaged by the people of the district to consider to contest for the election 2017. Okay. Right? Mm-hmm. But because of our engagement and because we had to go to study, we had to turn that down because you cannot do, multiple things at the same time. Okay. So we turned that down and decided to focus on our studies. But now that I'm done with studies, the degree I'm doing now is an online degree. Okay. So I can study from anywhere. Right now I just got through with a semester. So I can do my work from anywhere, So I do not only have to be representative before I can do work for the people, but I believe that being a representative is going to give me the wider space, and the authority to be able to do things that I want to do for them.
The country, there are too many things happening in the country. We have a few months to election. Firstly, what's your take on the NEC as we move to this election in having a free, fair, and transparent?
I believe that the National Election Commission is a credible body. I know that they are going to do whatever it takes to have a free, fair, and transparent election. But I have a little bit of issue with the new, biometric system that they put into place. I believe that it's going to be a problem.
Why?
Because first and foremost, it's a new system that is put into place. Besides, the way how they did, they structure the registration. Okay. One region takes, does registration between this time to this time. The other region take, I believe that is going to be a problem because things that they are afraid of right now are still going to occur.
You think they
people are going
to do more education?
I believe that they have to do more education.
Awareness?
Exactly. More awareness, more education, so that people can understand. Because at the end of the day, you are trying to do away with people registering twice. Mm-hmm. But I believe you are going to give people more chance, to still register 2 or 3 times in different places.
With the new invention of the biometric system, you think there will be some flaw, there will be some, are you afraid of some irregularities?
There are going to be irregularities, and that's why I said, I'm afraid that there are going to be irregularities. And I don't think, if you ask me in my mind, I believe that this election is not the proper time to introduce this system. Okay. I think the people should be educated more and more before you introduce such a system. The time is short. People are not even going to understand what a biometric system is.
This morning we have with us Ambassador Mohammed Abraham Virginian. He's a representative aspirant in District 9, Masurado County. We're talking about his workings in the district. We're looking at his 100 days deliverables if elected as representative. And we're also looking at some of the happenings in the country, beginning with the National Elections Commission. You can call us this morning on 077 527-1672. And if you're out of Liberia, plus 231-775-227-1672, or plus 231-886-449-850, plus 231-886-449-850, or 086 449850. You're going to be live this morning on the show. If you want to ask a question, you have an input, whatever way, you can join us this morning as we go on right here. We'll take our first caller as we go into our national issue. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, tell us your name and where you call from.
My name is Damo Harris. It's not a question, but I just called to...
Where you call from?
Say shout out. I'm calling from somewhere in Asia.
Oh, Asia, okay.
Yeah, this is not a question, but I just called to commend my big brother in studio, Daddy Boy. And I wish you all the best in your endeavors. And I pray that God's going to carry you through, that you're going to be successful. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very kindly. He called to wish you success in your endeavors.
Thank you, Damo.
Okay. And he called it the long time name, Daddy Boy. So you can join us this morning if you want to ask a question, input, or whatever comment you have. You can join us. We have Ambassador Mohammed Abraham Weir Jr. as our guest this morning. My name is Amos Thomas Momo, and I'm always here on your screen, hoping we are having a wonderful time. What's your take on the proceeding of this government since they got in power?
Let me firstly make this clear, Amos. I will not want to dive in too much into the workings of the government because, like I said, I'm an independent candidate. I do not support any political party, right? So I do not want to go, say anything that's going to go against the government.
1 minute. Hello? Hello? Good morning. Okay. Hello? Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm an independent candidate. That's one thing I wanted to say.
You are an independent candidate, but you can also point out the lapses.
Give me a break, Amos. Okay. There are a lot of lapses, right? There are a lot of lapses, and also there are a lot of good things, that the government is doing. Okay. But like I said, my focus is District Number 9. I do not want to place my focus on, what national government is involved with.
But District Number 9 will not succeed if you have a government that is not well functional.
Okay, yeah. So when we are in a stare, at the time when we are in a stare, obviously, like I said to anybody, I want them to vote for the president of their choice. But when we get there, we are going to face the president then. We are going to create a check and balance.
Are you afraid?
At the time. I'm not afraid. It's not that I'm afraid.
Let's get the person on. Hello? Hello? Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah.
What's your name and where you call from?
My name is Wingo Jeff Wilson. I call from District 9, Lakati, West Point.
All right, thanks for joining us. Tell us what you want to say.
First, I want to say thank you to the Honorable this morning for appearing on the show there.
Okay.
And I want to wish the team of Mohammed Weir a success this coming 2023, and so that we can reclaim our district from the hand of Pharaoh.
Who you call Pharaoh? Who you call Pharaoh?
Pharaoh is the teacher of Portugal right now.
Oh, okay.
So, by the grace of God, our town, Mohammed Weir, will renew our district. Reaching our
Oh. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. Yes, like I was saying, what are you afraid? The only way Liberia gets better, it is upon us as young people. And so I think we are charged with the responsibility of putting the government feet to the fire. I understand your side, right? But as a lawmaker, this government, I would want you to tell me some of the lapses you've seen and the good things you've seen. Let's do it that way.
Okay, so like I said, I did not want to get involved with that, but I can say a little bit if we choose to, have that conversation.
Okay.
But some of the things we are seeing, I mean, like I talk about the health sector right now, is something, that the government is not doing right. And those are things we want to put into perspective. And those are things that we are already working on right now. The electricity situation is something, I mean, I must commend the government. They are trying, right, to make the electricity situation stable in the country.
Because of the rain.
But they have to
do.
No, I understand that. I understand that the power pool light.
Let's see what this person wants to say. Hello. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. What's your name and where you call from? Oh, okay. Let's hear you. Wow. Oh. What are some of the things he's doing that you think he could be the best lawmaker? What are some of the things he's doing since he started? Tell me a few. Okay, thank you. I think he got harmonized. Now, like you were saying, you're talking about health, you're talking about electricity.
Yeah, the electricity situation is kind of a little stable now. I know you say because of the rain, but I understand that the power pool light, is in Liberia right now, and that's the reason why the situation of the current is being stable. The maintenance is what matters. That's what my focus is on, because having the light now is a good thing, but if you don't have the system to maintain that light, right, we are going to go right back into the same situation that we had. You remember early time, there were light, small light today, and be light tomorrow, and as the government went to its end, to the tenure of the end of the tenure, we saw that the current situation started going the way it was going. So we hope that the electricity situation is not just political, only because election is, approaching, And like I talk about the city is dirty, bro. There's no way around it. There's no way to say it, We have to place our focus on that. We have to place our focus on helping to make our city clean. Like the other day, you saw the American ambassador was blasting, at the city mayor. Should America come to Liberia to tell them that the country is dirty? That is a shame. That is something that we have to place focus on, And that's the reason why I want to work on this program, so that we can collaborate with the MCC to do some of their work, and it's going to start, I'm going to start, whether or not there's a passage of a bill, I'm going to start that within my district, where we're going to help to clean our community, and we're going to put dump stocks to strategic places within the place, right? And we are going to put people around who will see people throw trash on the floor when they have a dump stock to put the dirt in.
All right. We took this person this morning. Good morning. How you doing? What's your name and where you come from?
My name is Labatina, but I'm calling from
Okay, let's hear you.
The Honorable spoke very well. And actually, what like he said, actually, I'm holding my reconciliation with the human peace.
Okay.
That is one of our most important key in this district.
Okay.
Because the mindset of the whole society is that for the other person, go against another person. It should be that way.
So it means the district is not reconciled.
Serious, see that we can work on, he can work on, and see how best to put the people together. 1, 2 is reaching home to the people. And that's one of the most important things actually I appreciate always reaching home to the people. I believe that every time he go places, he wants the people to hear from the people what the people say. Always go down around, always go to the people and listen to the people. And when you listen to the people, you go exactly along with the people. And these are people that we want society to go along with the people and listen to the people and reach out to the people.
No.
And I believe that it will not be a good leader for our nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very kindly. Now, why are you not a part of any political party yet?
I have never been a part of any political party since I was an adult. Since I became an adult. Okay. I have only affiliated, with a political party. I mean, based on my conviction of who the present person I support is. I did that with the Unity Party in 2011 when I supported Ellen Johnson Sirleaf as president because I was convinced that during her first tenure she did very well, extremely well, and that she had to be given a chance to do what she had to do, what she could do then. So I supported her then. Coming to 2017, I supported George Weah because of his track records, his success in the different areas. I believed that he could as well continue to reconcile the country, maintain the peace that we had, and help to develop the country. So I supported him, and that was my conviction. Coming to 2023, I do not have, or I do not know yet who I'm going to vote for, right? Because, as I said, I'm an independent candidate. My people had petitioned me to contest as an independent candidate. And because I have friends, who are from all sides of the aisles, who right now are all disenchanted that they voted a person who they thought they saw themselves in, and he has let them down. So I have people from the very CDC, and the Unity Party, the Alternative National Congress, who support me heavily to contest for this election and believe that I can do well when I'm elected. So it wouldn't be fair enough to contest as an independent candidate, because if I do align with any political party, already I've taken a side. So I will not have the face or anything to go and talk to somebody who is from another party to say, oh, I have the interest of the district at heart. They will believe that I have the interest of the district at heart, but the fact that I've taken a side already, they know that I'm with that political party and I'm pushing the manifesto of that political party. Even if I believe it or not, right? I have my own manifesto that I have sat down with my team and we have built. We believe in it. We believe that it does not align with any political party's manifesto, and we believe that it's going to serve the people of the District Number 9 and Liberia Alliance.
So it means you are now willing to be a candidate of any political party?
No, I'm not going to be a candidate of any political party.
What are you called or requested?
I'm not going to be a candidate of any political party. I can say that emphatically clear. I'm not going to be a candidate on any political party ticket. And I can say also that even though we don't know the future, but I don't have any intent when I win to join a political party.
All right. So who you be supporting as president comes 2023?
I do not have that idea yet.
If the second round be Joseph Boakai and George Weah, you think who could be the best choice?
I will make the decision then.
Right now?
As of now, I don't know who I'm going to support. I do not have any choice right now.
You believe in any of them?
The both of them has good things. I mean, they have worked in Ambassador Joseph Boakai has worked in government for a while. He has done what he had to do. George Weah, is the president right now. He has some some good things that he's doing. So the both of them,
if you had to scale the two of them in terms of experience, in terms of knowledge to government, you think who could be that?
I cannot make that determination right now.
Ambassador Mohammed Abraham Weir Jr. is our guest this morning, and we're talking issues surrounding District 9. He's a representative aspirant comes 2023 in District 9. 0775271672 and 0886449850 are the numbers to join us. And to read a few of your comments, we have my own mom. She's following from the United States of America. She say, good morning, old fine boy. That's my mom. And then we have one Sue Smith who's joining us. Benedict Election, Clarence H. Cole, he follow. And he say, it's called mutual politicking. We as young people must change the narrative. And he goes back for the writing. I think you'll be there to respond to some of the comments. We have Emmanuel Flomo who's joining us. We have Fode Kezulu. He follows the show, and he says, long live the people power South team we 2023. He said, we have Brooks. We go there Brooks. He said, good morning, incoming representative. And the list go on. Ty Grace, followed from Maryland County. Brooks came back on and he says something, hoping you can follow that. And we have Musa Kemukai. He's following as well. He's the Honorable Mohammed A. Weir Jr., the best to come 2023. And we have couples of other people who following right here. The lady Prince, Royal Princess Diana Kemuka is following, and the rest of the other guys, my man Mark Eric Gamoyu Freeman is following. Hoping all of you are doing a wonderful time this morning. And our guys there in Sino on Butor Radio want to say thanks so much to Sagacious for always following and relaying our program. We are very, very glad to have you partnering with the KMTV Morning Show. This show is open to partnership. If you're doing a business, you are involved into whatever thing. You have an organization you want to showcase your business, or have us talking about your organization, your work you're doing. We are open to partnership. You just call the number posted on your screen, and we'll be just right by our phone to have our discussion with you. Now, as we move to this election, what's your expectation? Looking at the country in terms of security, in terms of the election day violence, you think they need to pop up their security measure and the rest of it?
Obviously, they need to do that. They need to do that because this election, are crucial.
Okay.
They have to do that. I want to encourage the National Election Commission to do more sensitization, with the people, because coming into election, you have to do more and more so as to make the people to understand, that election violence, is not a good thing, and also make them to know the consequences that comes with it, so that when tomorrow something happens, they can already be informed, as to how they are going to be handled. Also, the candidates, this process, we are all friends.
Okay.
This is not enemy shit, right? Tomorrow, we want to have an election, and when we get out, we can still see each other, still sit on the table and have discussions surrounding our country. These are the kind of things we want to do. We do not want a situation where we're going to get out of election period and we still cannot see eye to eye, because we are not in war no more. This is a peaceful country. Everybody has the right to exercise, their political franchise. And like I said, the best side always wins. The best side who sells the best manifesto always wins. So let us focus on what is of interest. For me, my interest is Liberia, and District number 9 in particular.
Now, where you think the best side lies in District 9?
Team Ware is the best side. Team Ware is the best side because Team Ware is the side that cares.
Team Foco is the best side.
I mean, like I said, the people have already spoken. You already see it in the people. Okay. That leadership has failed and is about to be retired in its young age.
Do you think it's a queue in Liberia after the president said we should be our own security?
Look, I can say to you that Amos, I have done nothing wrong to anybody. I can move in the country any way I want to move. Yes. Am I watching my back? I do watch my back. But I can say to you that the people on the street who we refer to, who we are afraid of right now, people who we call Zogo, I got some good relationship with them. These are people, these are a group of people who I interact with very well. If you, any part of the country you go right now, we have, this community knows me very well. Okay. I help them in every aspect, and I have a plan also to help them, in rehabilitating them. Okay. Because, like I said, if you help these people with whatever the opportunity, a lot of them right now need things to help them get off the street, but nobody is concerned about them. All people care about they are bad people, they are wayward. People don't want to ask the question, why are some of them getting involved into these situations? Mm-hmm. And that should be one of our first and foremost concern. From time to time, I visit all the different camps. Sometimes I walk there alone. Okay. So, security, I know that security is very important, but I have done nothing to anybody.
What kind of lawmaker are you going to be if you win 2023?
I'm going to be a people person. Somebody who, anybody will feel free to come to. I cannot say to people, one thing I would not say to somebody, in every leadership situation, you have to have system and control, right? Okay. So the fact that we are going to be a lawmaker for the people, we are also going to put a system and control into place, how people, can interact with us. We are going to have a functional district office where we will choose a time in the week, like 2 or 3 times in a week, to sit to the district office and have interactions with the people. Our district office is not going to be a dormant place. It's not going to be, a place where we will hide from the people because we don't want them to see us. Okay. The reason why we will be elected is because we have to interact with the people. We have to reach out to them. That's our representation responsibility, right? So we're going to be having a functional district office where the people can come and then we interact.
Thank you so much for passing this morning. Finally, is there anything you wanted to talk about?
Thank you, Amos. Before I go, I will want to encourage every well-meaning person from district number 9 who sees it necessary, that this revolution take place. We want to redeem the district from the hands of the leadership that is in right now. So our arms are open to everybody to partner with us so that we can make this thing a success. This is not going to be a success for only Mohammed Ewe Jr. I am the face right now, but a lot of people, will be redeemed. The entire district will be redeemed if we, get rid of this leadership.
If we get rid of this leadership, a lot of people will be redeemed. So say Ambassador Mohammed Ewe Jr. He been our guest. He's the representative aspirant District 9 CAMS 2023. And that's how we end up on today's presentation. This presentation will talk about his workings in the district, his latest program, his focus when elected at the House of Representatives in the district, and we'll also talk about other trending national issues. We'll be here tomorrow with staffers from the offices of Honorable James Emmanuel Nukwe, former Speaker, former Vice Standard Bearer to Ambassador Boakai, and current Senator of Magibi County. Staffers will be here to discuss issues about the senator workings on tomorrow. So don't miss it. I want to say thanks to all of our followers. Thanks to our technical team here, the guys there in Sino County, Abutua Radio. Thank you so very kindly. We'll be here tomorrow. My name is Amos Thomas Momo, bidding you a pleasant rest of the Wednesday, or White Wednesday from Liberia. Bye-bye.